The relations between state and federation are very important also with what we call in France technical advisors. The technical advisors are civil servants who act as national director, national coaches, or national or regional technical advisor within the sport federation. Their involvement demonstrates the important assistance given by the state to the federation. Their activity ensures the consistency and quality of the federation policies and the efficiency of the state's national assistance. Now, I'd like to talk about professional sports. The French Ministry of Sport is very concerned since approximately 15 years by the regulation of professional sport. I'd like to give 3 concrete examples about this. Professional leagues first, second, training in professional clubs, and third, regulation of sports agents. So first, a few words about the national structures that manage professional sport, I mean professional league. The organization of sport in France is unified. There is no separation between amateur and professional sport. But consequently of the importance of professional sport, the Code of Sport took into account the specificity of the professional sport. The Code of Sport formalizes the professional leagues as organizations responsible for representing, managing, and coordinating professional sport activities. This can be done in 2 ways, inside the federation or through an association which has an agreement with the federation. First solution, inside the federation. In this case, the professional league is integrated into the federation by forming a special commission. That is, for example, the case of French boxing, cycling, or ice sports. Second solution, it's possible for a federation to create a professional league which is separate from the federation, and this solution particularly concerns sports where professional activities have increased significantly, such as athletics, football, rugby, basketball, volleyball, and handball. I'd like to say something important about this. It is that the statutes of professional league and the financial links between the league and the federation must be approved by the General Assembly of the Federation and also by the ministry in charge of sports. These leagues are competent in their fields of activity and in terms of technical, disciplinary, financial, and business matters that concern the sport groups which participate in the competition they organize. Second subject about regulation, the training in professional clubs. The state and the sport federation share the responsibility for training young athletes through the national program to access high-level sport, the accredited hubs and accredited centers of professional clubs. The French legislature wants to protect young athletes by offering them the best possible conditions for success, while at the same time protecting the club whose financial investment in running a training center is high. That's why training centers run by professional clubs must receive an accreditation from the Ministry of Sport. This accreditation is only given if the club can give guarantees concerning the maximum number of young athletes, the type of education offered, sports training, medical care, type of accommodation, sports facilities, and qualification of the staff. Supervision of this center is shared with the professional league, the federation, services of the Ministry of Sports, and the local education boards. Third example of regulation of professional sport, the regulation of sports agent. I think it's a good example of cooperation between state and federations. The provisions of the Code of Sport recognize and regulate access to this profession. but it's up to the federation to apply to these regulations. The delegated federations are responsible for issuing licenses to this agent for a period of 3 years. Authorization cannot be given to a person who has been convicted of a crime or certain offenses such as fraud, extortion, or blackmail. The license is issued by a commission set up in each federation, and this commission is composed of representatives of different interests: federation, athletes, sport agents, and trainers. The license is issued following a written exam that allows the agent to demonstrate his ability to act as a sport agent and to check his knowledge of the legislation and regulation governing physical activities and sport, and also about international regulation of the concerned sporting discipline. After 3 years, agents must renew their licenses. To do this, they must provide to the federation with a report of their activities and a list of signed contracts and mandates. This helps the federation to make sure the interests of the athletes and sport disciplines are being respected. I thank you for your attention.